Hey guys, I haven't done much in the 5Q range for a while. I thought it might be fun to just take a look. So I've got Crazy Stone 5Q in the background. We're going to put the stones on a KGS board so we can look at variations if we want to. Looks like we're white, black played here, and we'll just play really normal. We all know this stuff. And we have our first question. If you're in the 10Q range, all you want to do is get your feet under you and say, okay, normal moves, and let the game unfold. Get a feeling for how to play Go. But at the 5Q, okay, I kind of know what to do, and I'm gonna play more advanced, more creatively, and go to the next unfinished corner. And remember, the black stone today is offset. We kind of want another stone of either color on the other side at B. While C, finish corner, it's already balanced. Sure, we can approach it, or we can do 3-3 or whatever, but there's less interest for a stone there. So we're going to play B. And sure, we could play fourth line. But remember, as soon as you play fourth line, he's going to get a bigger corner. Let's compare that corner to that corner. So here or here, black's getting more points. So you might want to think, unless I have a reason, I'm going to play to give him the lesser corner. Now, when you have a reason, go ahead, play the other one. What are the possible reasons? I want to. That's a perfectly fine reason. I want to learn that style. Great. I want more outside. Great. I'm not a territorial player. I'm a influence player. Great. But make sure you have a reason. Okay, we're doing this. Good. This is what scares people. Oh, I'm getting double pinched. I don't know what to do. One thing we don't do anymore that we used to do a lot in the three dons, no problem, on up, is this move, and now we play away. I mean, we got a relatively stable group and Sente. So this is something we used to do. AI comes along and says, yeah, that's not a small lack, that's an actual lack that humans can, yeah, we don't do that. So make a contact. 98% of the time, it doesn't matter which side, just contact one side. The more you do it, the more you get a sense of, oh, I think I'll go this way because of. Great. Generally speaking, it doesn't matter. So I'll just choose one. Come on out. And then into the corner. Oh, but he'll cut me. Let's take a look. We're saying, go ahead and cut me. Really, cut me. If he lets us get this move in, we're using all our stones. We're very out. He's left with a cut that's about, he doesn't want any of that. But he's supposed to play here. So what's the result? You have, your group is out. You have the corner if you want it. And his stone is in, so everything's great. But don't worry about it. You're fine here. And let's do this one more time, but let's have black play here. Let's try it again. Still fine. If you want to turn, which I don't think we do, You capture the stone, but just here, that's fine. And then whatever you want, you can take the corner, you can do, walk away, press again. The cut's real, right? If he doesn't respond, something's going to die because the ladder works, right? And he's not alive yet on top. So all is well. So we're here. Him adding stones, okay, he's going to be doing better now and surrounding us. So there's a few ways we can just get out. I don't know all the ways. Don't even want to think about it. I'm going to say, okay, I'll go ahead and save my cut. And now black has a weak stone on top and he has a cut on the right. So everything should be fine. I'm not trying to say this is best. I'm trying to say, look at white. White's doing fine. Nice, healthy group. I like the corner here. It's, a Sente kind of idea. Surrounds us. Okay, we'll just make sure we're nice by taking this. Capture, yes. If we just come down, he gets another very nice move. No, thank you. We capture. Now let's look at something before we look at black's move. So along comes some, let's call it a pro. Pro comes in and says, what are you guys doing? Don't you know this is white's losing ground here? Our concern is not to lose ground. If you don't want to lose ground, that means you're playing at a 6, 7 dan level. We're not concerned about perfection. We're not concerned about anything minor. If you're playing 85%, oh, you're done. 90, nice done. 95. So the pro that walks in and scolds us, he's saying, hey, we know this is only 98%. This is only 95%. I don't care. I just want to learn how to play stable and step by step get better and better. Okay. So he says Atari. So confuses lots of people, myself included. I remember in 1970 when I learned the game, and this thing, found it confusing, and I couldn't begin to grasp, couldn't get my head around it for an entire year. I'm like, I didn't want, it was so confusing. I'm like, what? So yeah, confuses people. Okay, so it's always about who is risking what. So let's start with what's black risking. Nothing. Black didn't risk anything. Perfectly healthy. Okay. So what's white risking? Hello, our corner's getting a little scary. So white doesn't want to lose this Black could care less. So we have two options. Fill. And now black's got a bunch of cuts, and I would say we're just alive in the corner, even if black saves all his cuts. Option one. Option 2, let black have the ko, and we just live in the corner. Were we ever in trouble? No. Yeah, but I don't like what black got. Black got wonderful strength and thickness, and yeah. So we could do this, but it seems to be we never got in danger, but black's getting a lot. So we don't want black to win the ko and continue on. So I'm just going to fix. Now, my feeling as a supposedly stronger player, I don't like this one bit. This really bothers me. Now, I'm alive in the corner, and he does have how many cuts? 1, 2, 3, 5 cuts. So I'm alive. He's got 5 cuts. I'm going to get Sente because he's got to fix something. So not so bad. Something about it bothers me, but I don't see it so bad. Are we alive in the corner? I'd rather not think about it. If he plays here, then I'll think about it. But till then, I don't even want to think about it. Okay. Upper right corner. We're okay. He's okay. Where to? Hello. Our A stone could get in some trouble. Let's look at our normal. This is the move we play vast majority of the time. Just standard. Well, it's always about what happens if he cuts us. Generally speaking, no problem. Well, as things stand, he is pretty thick in that area. Let's just look at something very simple. And then we walk away. Are we fine? We walk away. He plays here. Is this Sente? Yeah. Seemed kind of easy. Nuts. Yeah. We get to hear we're alive. Should be okay. That's worst case. And then next, we can consider maybe I want to fight here. The ladder favors me. So he's got to save, at which point, if he comes after us, we're just alive. So we have our choices here. So I don't see any trouble. Now, if you look at all that and you're going, I'm only 5Q, I can't see all that. This is a hard, I'm just going to live. Okay. If you see a path and it's a scary path to you, you're seeing the monsters, lots of shadows, the scary music's playing. It's like, well, then just stabilize. Oh, but he's getting more than I am. Well, you're alive. You have Sente. It's not horrible. So just play rational. You don't need to go for 100%. We're going to try. I might like this because I'm a scared kind of guy, and this relieves my fears. But I'm going to go a little more boldly. Whew. He didn't test us. Good. So we usually see this, and then we walk away. Ladder favors us, so we're fine. Now the ladder doesn't favor us. Okay, we're not fine. he can cut us. Lots of ways of saving the cut. This way, getting out, getting thickness, threatening to surround. Now, not only does the ladder favor us, but remember the problem with the ladder breaker, he gets a free move. But in this case, the net works. No free moves. We totally prefer the net. Okay. So we play here, and we can net his cut, so we're not concerned. He plays here. Uh-oh, the net no longer works. He gets to escape. We're back to the ladder, which gives him a whole move. We would rather him not get the whole move. So what do? Now the net works again in Sente. And it's not actually not Sente. If we turn, he can still live, but he doesn't want that. So this sequence all makes sense, right? So in the actual game, we're here, and we're going to play this move. He jumps, that's a net. Okay. Where to? We're fine everywhere. He's fine everywhere. Very big bottom area. And the right is not as wide, but black has significance there and can do great things. So this certainly makes sense. I don't want him to get all those great things. In the old days before AI, we didn't extend the long knight that much. Because, heck, he can just live in the corner in Sente. So we would only do that let's go put it here. I'm just trying to waste a black move, so I'll just pass. So in the old days, we only did it here. Hello. Where we wanted him to live.
Are you talking officially?
I am talking to people who are not here yet. I'm recording, and we can talk all we want. I can even put it on mute. You can even kiss me if you wanted to. So in a case like this, our thickness is being totally used. AI comes along. AI loves thickness. Because you don't need to wait. Just play it out. We still want him to come in because our thickness is just so wonderful. Kind of like my wife. Just so wonderful.
Hey!
It's true. So it's been just a few months where I'm like, I'm just going to start playing the long knights move all the time and get used to it. When he gives me the thickness, learn how to use it better and better. But heck, we're 5Q, so we're going to play here. Okay. And if you just want to play this way, no problem at all. He plays here, just whatever. You're fine. We're not looking for perfection. Unless you want to get married, then find my wife. Okay, so it's our move, and we're going to do what? We'll just play this way, something a 5Q might play. He comes up. Good, because most 5Qs, they look at this position. I don't feel safe on top. What if he comes after me? That's the question, right? Great, here we are. It's just honey. Don't get cut. Oh, he can still honey. 3 in a row, not enough. Make it 4. Now, how's our group? Ooh, looking good, strong, meaningful. Okay, 4 in a row. If he turns, our 4 in a row is very strong. We can honey, we can jump, we can do anything we want. I don't care if he plays it. We have a strong group.
I'm saving the napkins.
Okay. So, go take. We have a strong group. What about all the details? What about all the specifics? What about, well, heck, have we looked at this yet? What if he plays here? Well, what if he simply approaches? What do I do? I don't know. You look at the white group, it's like that's a lot of strong stones with lots of space, corner, side, set, whatever we want. Don't worry about it. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, white to play. We're fine. He's fine. What's big? Oh my God, he's got this massive wall. Let's go deal with it right now. Shall we come in? We could get in so much trouble here. Don't go in trouble. Shall we just give him the whole thing? Yeah, I don't think so. That's pretty big. Yeah, but we're getting a big bottom area too. Yeah, he has a significant wall, and we really want to limit the left. So we're talking about this. Okay. He is more narrow. Okay, getting better. And we have a nice big corner. Well, I still think he's getting a little too much. It's okay. It's fine. But let's take away a little bit more. We love contact plays. We're guaranteed health if we contact. That's the thing about contact plays. Guaranteed health. If you want health. Sometimes we don't. We want something else. But, so now what? Let's have him take it. Please take it. Yep, I'm going to take the whole thing. Okay, take it. He's kind of narrow. And we're very alive. Okay. So we have A or B. And we're going to go with A because we're not looking for the better move. We're looking for good, consistent, strong. And 3-3 is so well known. 3-3. He's giving it to us. Fine with me. He wants the corner. Doesn't bother me. Take it. We all know this Joseki. We're going to play this right away. If you wait, then you're going to have to make sure your timing's right. If you play it now, the worst thing you've done is used up a co-threat. If you play it later at the wrong time, he might say, oh, please take the corner. This right side is so wonderful. I'm happy to give you the whole corner. I've missed that timing a few times. And at first I thought, it felt like when he played here, that's an illegal move. You can't do that. We all know you need to save your corner. No, I don't. So playing it now is not horrible in any way. I tend to wait because I like working on timing. It's a little better. I'm supposed to do the better thing. Okay, he comes down. And now we ask, how's my A group? Oh, you're alive. That's why we like this Joseki as white. You're alive, you're flexible, you have sente, no problems. Okay. Now let's remember why we like this Joseki. Okay. If we want, we come out, which is gote, and then this one is sente to kill the corner. Well, is this going to be useful for us? This is like for building the left. We can't build the left. right? Oh, I am building the left. No, you're not. There's a bunch of black stones there. I can't build the left. Okay. So we won't be using it for that. We also can use it for this, a free move on the bottom. That means if black says, let's put it here. Ooh, I'm building a big bottom area, right? Well, free move, and then whatever, just jump out. So it's black can't be building the bottom if you have a free move down there. So those are the two ways of using the object. It sort of looks like we won't be using much of any of it, but still. What else is going on here? That's a real cut. Let's make sure. Sorry. Stop you. Anything. Sorry. So there's a real cut here. How can we use this real cut? Well, black would play this way. What are we seeing? Well, we are seeing a weak A group. Okay. He's not going to allow us to kill some B stones. So the only outcome is his A group is going to be separated. So how do we prepare? That's something we want to keep on his mind. Well, if we have a stone over here and then start cutting, it could be a problem for him. And he just said, I want to build the bottom. So we have Sente, we want to stop him, and he has a cut there. That suggests to me fourth line for that cut that's coming. This distance is good because it's related to our corner. And if you want third line, that's fine. But fourth line kind of fits here, seems to me. Third line, fourth line, whatever. Don't go further and get away from home. Don't get closer out of fear. This distance is calculated by there's the group. And if we had put our stone here, we would have left room for a whole black group. That's what we're avoiding. So when we play here, we're saying you don't have room for a group here. As a matter of fact, this is a serious attack. That's how we get the distance. And it's called the 5-line rule. Let's make sure I'm using that correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can leave 5 spaces. Now it's officially hard for him to come in. That's the reasoning. Okay, so we play here. Get on the red button. We came down. He comes down, and we the other way. Thank you. Come on. And then we play here. Okay. We don't need to respond. Is our A group, does it have those points down there? No. That's not the question. Is it weak? No, we can run anywhere easily. So it's not a weak stone. Therefore, we don't need to respond. We might want to respond, but we don't need to respond. We're not weak. Okay, so what's going on here? He's trying to get, come on back. Where'd you go? Erg. Boom. Keep. Erg. Come on back. White, black. Okay. He's clearly trying to take area 1. Do we care? No. Tiny little area. We have Aji there. We can play here if we want. It threatens the corner. But I don't, that's an uninteresting area. It might become interesting later. But at the moment, I want him to take that. We do something, he says, aha, I have taken it. What a waste of time. Okay. White to play. We're fine. He's fine. We know there's a cut here. We're certainly not going to do it now. It's not like we're going to hurt black. Then where to? Well, we know there's a cut over here that he can't catch. I think his A group, so we can separate his A group from his B group. So let's look at our 2 options. This is what you do in your head. Oh, there's a cut. What does that mean? That means that this can start hurting his group. We might play this first. Oh, you can let me cut you? No. Oh, your whole group. Looks interesting. And we're getting points on top. Okay. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. Well, you know you have a cut here. Yeah, I don't want you to cut me. I'm going to chase the whole thing. That's a weak black group. This cut has some meaning. How do we start? I'd probably start with a nice double wing. Is that too close to his wall? No, I have a Sente move here. That's very helpful towards health and life. So this move, let's have black just pass. And then let's play this nice move. And black passes again. He has 2 serious problems. So, big move in preparation. You want to pull it back 1. I didn't mean to play that on that board. I meant to play it on this board. You want to pull it back 1. Okay, give you a little more, okay, a little more room, a little more safe. I don't see why. Are we in danger? No. He's the weak group, not us. See that trouble he's getting into? So I don't seem perfectly reasonable. Okay. Are we okay? Nope. We want to help our A group. And we'll do this list style. Our first pass through the list. Am I okay? No. Okay. We've decided we're defending our A group. As we defend our A group, is there another group of ours we can help? No. Is there a group of his that we can bother? Yeah. B. Great. So we're going to defend A as we bother B. Okay. Back to the top of the list again. As we defend A and bother B, is there another white group we can help? No. Is there another black group we can hurt? No. Is there a way we can do that with more size? I don't see a lot of points here for white, unless you want to do it in a risky. Come on, get on the right button. This might develop a few points by taking a big risk. So I'm going to say no. So what are the different ways of help white hurt black? Boom, 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 boom. I don't think that E definitely helps white, but it doesn't put any pressure on black at all. So, and we want this to be a 2-purpose move. So, and we don't want to get cut because there's way more thick black stones here and just a few white stones. So don't get cut. I hate D. We're not getting out. Yeah, let's get rid of D and E. C, that's a nice move. He can just cut today. Just boom, cut. Let's get rid of that. A, can't get cut. Totally fits the bill. So is B, which we would prefer. Why? Doing more aggressive, just doing more. Can he cut us? Not that way. Not that way. Ooh, I see a cut coming. Some reading. We're not thrilled with reading. Yikes, this has gotten real scary. That means we have to back off. We didn't even begin to hurt him. So I don't think so. I want this move bad. And my concern is that in a fast game, I would just do it. I might say, yeah, I can't do it, but I'm going to do it. So let's just start here. I want to ask some questions. I want that move so bad. I'm going to do a whole bunch of stuff to try to get that move in. But today we're 5Q, so we'll just play here. Shall we keep attacking? No, don't get cut. Just get out. I don't see a lot of options here. And then what? We are definitely going to be helping our A group. And this is kind of like a worst case scenario. Here I am saying, oh, it'll all be fine. It'll all be fine. Well, is it? Well, yeah. It's just when on a road we might not have been prepared for, but everything's fine. So, is our A group healthy enough or we can walk away? Now, let's not ask, am I afraid and want to play here? That's what your basic 5Q is going to do. I'm going to defend A without considering, do I have to? Clearly, it's a feeling, but is it a fact? So, how does one decide? You count the options for health. If you have 3 options, you can do it. You can walk away because I have 3 options for health. He takes 1. I have 2 more options. Take 1. Okay. Options include running, bothering him, and actual life. Life in 1 move. I'm alive. Poof, 1 move. I'm alive. 2 eyes. That's a pretty good option for health. So let's count them. If I run in the 1 direction, dead end. There's no running. Okay. How about if I run to the left? This would be a great point of clarification, and you'd make sure the beep wasn't from someone important. So let's clarify. I'm going to put a black wall here. Is this a valid running direction? No, an absolute dead end. Well, at what point? Let's move them all 1 point away. Now, was it valid? No. How do you know? The criteria is, making sure it's the ball, this one's not here. The criteria is, do you have a next move? So white. Hey, I have a next move. Therefore, the first one was valid. Okay. I hope that made sense. Let's do a little. Our A stone, does it have a valid next move in the up direction? Yes, because it has a next move. Now let's ask again here. Does it have a valid next move? No, there's no next move. Well, wait a minute. You could play here. No, we mean a next move that's not crawling and pitiful, which this one is. This is a crawling pitiful. When we're looking for health, we're talking about actual steps, good steps with a good next step. Okay. So 1, that's a good option. Next, let's clarify that 1 and 2 are different. So if black says, I've stopped you, well, that's still valid. I have a next move. So 1 and 2 are different runs. So that's 2 next moves. 3. If we jump to 3, there's a next move there. So that's 3. That's all we need, including 4. We can cut him and bother that stone. We have 4 options. It should be fine. Am I scared? Personally, yeah. I'm going to end up dying and be embarrassed in public. My pants fell down. I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, I'm very afraid. But I've done this countless. Can't count them. That's how big it is. Can't count them. Countless times. It always turns out. Always is never not turned out. Because there's just stuff wherever you want to look. Okay. We won't be defending our A group. Should we be defending our B group? Well, he just stopped us from running in direction 4. We better count our options. Okay. This white group. We can make wonderful shape at 1. We can run in direction 2. We can hane safely, which bothers that 4 stone. We can bother 4. I'm going to make that an A so we don't get confused here. We can bother the A stone. If we hane, we're threatening to cut and bother it and all that kind of stuff. So that's option 3. I guess to make this 3's an option. He's weak. Run to 1, run to 2, run to 3, run to 4. That's 5 options for help. Yeah, we're fine. Am I scared? A little bit. That's an awful lot of white stones. I should be fine. But you're still bothered? Yeah, I'm looking in my head. There's a lot of fear in every direction. Go wise, not go wise, politically, globally, personally. Yeah, I'm a fearful guy. Okay, so we won't be defending A. We won't be defending B. My students, the homework they get. 1 game, not more than 1 game. Before our next lesson, go through this very slow game and go through this. Should you defend A or not? Why? Should you defend B or not? Why? It's hard work. Takes forever. once you've done it 10 times, what do you mean 10 times? It's a magic number. If you do this 10 times, that's 10 weeks. It starts becoming easy, a habit, and you start going, in your head, you're going, give me a break. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course I'm fine. Just not a problem. Becomes easy, becomes intuitive. Okay. Well, then what should I do? Well, my C stone is about to get cut off. Now, if the others are weak, I'm going to go do those because they're more important. I don't need the C stone. I sure as heck want the C stone. So I'm going to defend it right now. Boom, baby. And he comes down. That takes away a number of our options. I'm just going to fix. How to fix? I don't know. Let's fix this way, just intuitively. And we're going to call it quits there because it's already been a long time and we've seen the thought process in motion. The AI calls it dead even, which I might agree with. We actually don't have any weak groups, and Black has some serious cuts. And actually, his A group is behind enemy lines, and he has a cut there. So he owes a move, which is going to give us Sente to do good things. So I think it's in White's favor, but pretty even. Black, I don't think, has made one overt mistake, nor has White. So it should be even. AI says it is. So all's well. But it's interesting, difficult game. But as 5Q, you need to start getting used to that. Games can start becoming epic. Epic games, pretty cool. I have this memory. Playing this, man, he was good. Well, it was Eitan, he's supposed to be good. And we're going back 35, almost 40 years. Big major tournament. Playing this guy even up, and it was the most epic game I've ever played. Whole board fight. Great. And it was my game for the taking. He made a slight mistake, and I hadn't made any mistakes. But proving that, I needed to get 130 moves in a row correct, and on move 121, missed something. And then he took over and won the game. Very epic. Okay, rambling. I tend to do that. Thanks, everyone. Catch you later. Bye.